Hello beautiful people, how are you doing today? My name is Noodlecraft. You can call me Thethelia, Thethy, Feels. You can call me Buttface for all I care. How are you guys doing? Today, what I'm doing for you guys is a tour of the Noodlecraft 2.0 server. So I'll be looking at things that I've built, not necessarily things that so much other people have built. Oh my goodness, where am I going here? So the first thing I wanted to show you is spawn. This is where people kind of spawn in when they first join the server. They're supposed to spawn in on the boat, but mostly they just spawn in the water around the boat or on top of the sail, so it's not a perfect system. But this boat is gorgeous! Look at it! This is amazing! So this was built by a guy named Skybike. He's a great builder. He is awesome. He's an awesome builder. So next we're gonna head over to where we've got the pissing turtle. So the pissing turtle is a joke that I made on the old server just for everyone to look at. I was making it as a joke because nobody would play with me, so I wanted to see how long it would take before anyone noticed that there was this giant turtle with a pee stream coming out of it. And now I built it on the grass, and someone actually came and made this giant area around it. So this is the turtle. Let me just time set 0. This is the turtle here. It's got some crazy drugged out eyes. Someone's written, "All hail the pissing turtle." It's incredible. I really, really like it. And yeah, I think it's really cool. The next stop we're gonna go to is the ancient village. So the ancient village is the first place that Skybike and I worked on together. If I could just jump up here, that would be great. First area we worked on together. We kind of build as a team because we are a team. I don't really know what else to tell you other than that. We're gonna go the sneaky way because the other way is a little bit of a hike. Just a little bit of a hike. So let's sneak in through here. We're gonna end up in one of the cave wall areas where I keep some horses. So this is the ancient village. Just ignore that castle on top. That is not mine. But in the walls we've got different arches and different gates, and you can kind of go up into all those gates and see what's going on up there. Get a great view from up top. This here is the mayor's house. I call it the mayor's house because I am the mayor, and this is where I lived at first. This was my first house I lived in. You'll notice I have a tutorial on my channel on how to build this house. It's called a European chalet. How to build a European chalet. It's pretty cute. It's pretty cute. Inside I've done a little teeny tiny bit of decorating. Not too much. I've got some chairs. I have some furnaces, some riches, of course. We've got a little fridge here you can grab food from. Look at all that food. That's awesome. I actually needed that. Oh, I didn't know pumpkin pie gave you 4 health though. Or 4 hunger. We've got a storage room in the basement, and then of course if we go upstairs, where's upstairs? We have a nice carpet. We have what started out as a map. I haven't really continued it too much yet, but you can see we're right here. This is the ancient village area around it. If we go up upstairs, we've got kind of like a little attic. It isn't too well decorated, but we have some beds just in case someone is sleeping or someone is in the area and needs to sleep to avoid all the mobs. Okay. So we're gonna have a look at this. We have a water wheel kind of thing, which is pretty nice. That's pretty cool. The reason we moved out of this area is partially due to these beams here. It kind of looks like a clubbing district, but also because it was time for a fresh change, time for something new. So I'll show you after the second area we built, but this is the second half of the ancient village. Let me just reload here. Everything has been loading really slowly for me. I don't really understand it. Let me look down and see if that helps. So this ancient village, this is more Skybike's doing than mine, but I think this is just the cutest little area. It's really well built, it's really well done, and I really, really like it. We've got like an armory here. Of course, there's a giant tower, a nice windmill. This is like a minecart area. You can go into all the other sections of the town really quickly through the minecart. What I built on this side, we've got this chapel that goes into the mountain, and we've also got this, this barn that goes into the Danish Viking village. So you can see all my horses. I've got quite a few. Little coffee spot. I named Coffee Stain instead by accident, but there's Clap Clap the Fourth. There's Coffee Grounds or something like that. I don't know. There's all kinds of different horses. Our next stop is the Danish Viking village. This was built by a girl named Happy. She's from Denmark. This is 16 identical houses all the same together. Let me see if I can reload that so it looks a little bit better. I don't want to spoil the surprise just yet. Well, I guess I'll have to. Look at this beautiful tree of life as it renders in. Isn't that just incredible? This was my my background picture for the longest time because I wanted to draw inspiration from it. And I did! I did draw inspiration from it. It's beautiful and I really, really like it. Yeah, so the next place we're gonna go, these are all identical, so the next place we're gonna go is to the Nether Hub. This is the same Nether Hub as the 1.0 server because it's my pride and joy. It's my baby. I love it so, so much. When we moved over to this server, I said, oh my god, I don't care if you get rid of everything else I've ever built. Please, please just bring this Nether Hub with us. I would love to have this Nether Hub with us here. So we've got an addition, which is a giant map. It's not really fully loaded, so I can't really show it to you. But all the same things, all the same bells and whistles. We've got brewing in one corner, we've got storage in another, we've got enchanting in another, and we've got a little hideaway in another as well, which is really cool. Alright, let me head on over to the next place I'm going to show you, and I'll be right back. See you in a second! So here we are headed down the tunnel to the ice cave. The ice cave is the place that Skybike and I built after we built the ancient village. The thing is, we wanted it to be a secret, in a secret location, and we weren't going to make another tunnel or anything like that. We just wanted it to be really far away. And I ended up streaming streaming us building it and me going to and from it, so it ended up not being a secret kind of at all. And it's just really far away now and kind of a hassle to get to. So in retrospect, we could have built it a little bit closer, but we didn't, and that's my bad for streaming it and showing everyone where it was. But in here, let's start from this side. We've got some smelting in the back, just a big old smelting room, nothing too fancy, just that kind of thing. We've got a little kitchen and dining room in here, nothing fancy again, just wanted a place to keep some food that didn't look so bad. We've got some brewing on this side. We've got a bed on the other side. 3 beds, of course, so we can have visitors. I will sleep in the middle to keep them from touching and interacting. We've got some storage on this side, which is really nice. It's all sorted. Friendly mob drops, pissy mob drops, food. You can see there's all kinds of stuff in here, even some valuables. By the way, this is what I've got in my nether chest, or my ender chest right now. Tons of emeralds, fewer diamonds, lots of diamond gear. This is because I've been trading with villagers recently, and yeah, I just needed emeralds to trade with people. So my pride and joy, other than the enchanting over there, which is just blah, whatever, it's enchanting. This is the ice cave. Let me just let it load properly. Dun 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 dun. What do you think? What do you think? It's incredible. It's kind of dark in some places because the ceiling hasn't been opened up properly, if you know what I mean. Kind of like this here. This goes right up to the surface. You can see, and that allows it to be bright instead of dark and foggy like that. Over here we started building a mob drop and we ended up just building it somewhere else, which I'll show you next, but good thing I dug it out because I really wanted to build it there. But as it turns out, that's not the ideal place to build it. So while we're headed back here, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching. I don't often do YouTube videos. I'm more of a Twitch streamer. So this is a little bit foreign for me. I'm not really sure, honestly, what to talk about or what I can say, so I'm trying really hard, really hard. Thank you so much for watching. And we are headed over to the city now. So there are 2 servers for Noodlecraft. There's a server called Noodlecraft SMP, which is this server, the survival multiplayer. There's also Noodlecraft Creative, which is our creative server, and I'm the owner of them both. They're both private whitelisted servers, which are invite only, unfortunately, but they're pretty incredible. So here is our city. This is actually just, let me go to the edge. This is just a floating island. It's a 1x1 man-made island we created ourselves. So as far as like a subway system, that's not going to be possible. Maybe a train system would be possible, but not a subway system. So we've got all kinds of contributions from other people on the server as far as buildings go, which are really neat. one of the buildings I wanted to show you was the mob drop. So when I was talking about the mob drop earlier, this is what we ended up building instead. I believe it's, I want to say, let me just say it's one of the Zip Crowd's designs, but it's the Enderman tripwire design with the pistons. So basically the mobs all have these rings to spawn on, and that's where they spawn. They activate a tripwire, they get pushed by a piston, and they all fall to their deaths. This one is built higher up so that no matter what mob it is, no matter how high they have to fall to be killed, they will be killed. And here's where we collect their guts. So you can see there's been lots of zombies, lots of skeletons, and lots of creepers, which is nice. But that's where they all fall. Here we have Thethi's Zen farms. No automation allowed. So often when I'm streaming I get overwhelmed. I come in here and just harvest my potatoes. Oh dear. So you can see I've got several floors of it. I think some are carrots as well. Yeah, 2 floors of carrots and then a floor of wheat. But this is where I come when I'm overwhelmed, when the world is too much, when I want to just sit back, kick it, and relax. Here we have our parkade. If you're not from Canada and don't say parkade, or if you are from Canada and don't say parkade, how about like parking garage or parking structure, I guess? So you can come in, press the button, boop, get your ticket, just a piece of paper. Let's put it back, I don't need it. Just a piece of paper, you can come on in and park your cars. So we've got a van, we've got a truck. These are really cool. These were built by a guy named Big Ol' Greasy. He's a friend of mine from out east, great builder, really, really creative dude. And he's built all these vehicles, so that's really, really neat. We've got, I think, one more on this floor above us, and then that's it. But it does go up another floor, we just haven't got more cars. So this was really fun to build. I built most of the structure, and he built most of the vehicles in it, which is a really, really nice touch for a city, I think. It's huge, but it's a really nice touch. We've also got some other buildings I've done. Yeah, so let me set up what I'm going to show you next. I wanted to do villager exploitation in here. Not exploitation, I wanted to spam villagers with trades and paper to get all kinds of trades. So I tried to make Doc M77's villager breeder, but here's the thing. I looked at it and I said, okay, I can do that. And then I didn't look at the tutorial when I was building it, unfortunately. So I kind of built it from memory, and guess what? It didn't work. Not only did it not work, I couldn't find enough zombie villagers to make it work. So maybe it would work, it didn't work for me. But we've also got some nice buildings over here. We've got this cool building which I built. But let me show you what I've got going on right now for the villager exploitation. I'm just gonna head over there and I'll meet you guys there. See you in a second! Okay, so I'm just headed over from Good Mike's place right now, going through the wilderness. This place was built a bit far away because I had to build it where there was a village, otherwise this plan wouldn't really work. But here's what we have going on. Again, I'm sorry for this loading slowly. This is what I have to deal with at the moment. Most unfortunately. Believe me, I'm not enjoying it. Okay, so let's not give that part away, but... oh, here we go. This is what we have going on for our villager breeder. So there are a couple villagers in here. They breed with the help of this guy below. And they create the babies, which go to the sides, stand on the chests because it's a little bit lower and they want to be at the lowest point. They're going to grow up and go through this water elevator, at which point they will fall into this here, and they'll get kind of sucked into the middle. Not sucked into the middle, they'll get pushed into the middle, let's say. They'll follow this canal, or channel if you want to call it that, and they will go to a variation of Doc M's villager breeder, where they will be stuck here until I can select them to put them into my, what I call my jail, or I guess my prison. So I've got my reed farm here in order to get reeds to exploit the villagers with. And by exploit, I mean just trade infinitely in order to get reeds, in order to get emeralds with the reeds, to trade emeralds for other things I want, like diamond tools and stuff. So if we come in here, we follow the train track. This is where I have my prison. My comfy, cozy housing free housing for everyone. This is my main paper, guys. 24 pieces of paper for an emerald, which I think is really, really good. His last trade is a bookshelf, which is always useful for books to trade with other villagers. But this is my jail here, so I've got these villagers up top. I've got a full whack of these ones in the bottom here. I can actually change this floor in a second. Got all these ones down here, and this is my villager killing cell. So when the villagers are bad, or they don't have any good trades, or their good trades are all used up, what I like to do is I like to bring them down here with the minecart, push them onto this stone area here. You can read this. If you can read this sign, the end is near, because you have to be close enough, at which point I pull the lever, and they get drowned by lava forevermore, and there is no more villager. I think it's a pretty cool contraption. It didn't take too long to build. It was actually pretty fun. Is that... Oh, I thought that was a diamond up there. It's a clock. Never mind. Kind of gets spooky when you're down here at night all the time. So down here I've got some storage. I also have some more storage in the bottom here. This is more for just materials. This top part is for more valuables and mob drops and that kind of stuff. Let me just take some food with me. So here we have all the things that the villagers have given me so far. So we have helmets, chest pieces, booties, or boots, whatever you want to call them, leggings. We've also got a bunch of tools ranging from the hoe to the sword. We've got all kinds of books, Fortune 2 mostly, I guess. We've also got a box called Purple Dude related, and this is all this enchanter related stuff. I didn't know what to call him, so I called him the Purple Dude. That's what we've got here. So this is the Villager Exploitation Center. That's what I've been calling it, because these villagers are just being used for their trades. And I'm essentially getting rich. So in here we've got a lot of valuables as well, but again, this is mostly what I have here. I think I have some emeralds somewhere else as well, but I've been trading and trading and trading and trading, just trying to get them going. The last thing I want to show you does not belong to me, and it's not anywhere close to here, so I'm going to go over to that place, and I will meet you guys there. Sorry for all the cuts, be right back. Oh my goodness. This place never ceases to amaze me. This is a castle built by Zim0. I'm going to say Raven Zero has helped a little bit. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't want to give Raven all the credit when it's been Zim building it, but they kind of work as a team as well, so I'm going to give them a little bit of credit where credit is due. But I've also helped work on this place. I think it's incredible. It's a huge, huge castle, far greater than anything I could have ever dreamed of. I'll show you the inside here. It's just a maze. It's a huge maze. It's an amazing maze. Just crazy all over the place. There are pillars going up. There are beams in the ceiling that I helped do. But just as far as being amazing, this is one of my favorite buildings to look at. If you are watching this and you're on Noodlecraft and you didn't see your build in this video, I'm sorry. I'm just choosing the ones that are the most aesthetically epic, I think, that aren't mine. If you're watching this, please know that there are a lot more builds I've done that are really cool. There are a ton more builds that other people have done that are just simply amazing that I haven't seen or I haven't been around recently. But yeah, I just wanted to show you a little bit of what Noodlecraft is all about. We are a server full of people from around the world with different styles and different tastes and different abilities, and we love to build. We love to do all kinds of stuff. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really, really appreciate it. If you want to subscribe to me on YouTube, do that. I also have a Twitter and Instagram and Twitch for live streaming, all under the name Noodlecraft, the same as my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for watching again. You're all beautiful people. I can't wait to see you again next time, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!